Welcome to Near Real Sports, the home of college football simulations. Please subscribe to the channel and enjoy this simulation.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of the stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance.
And the Gators kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Garcia. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Florida Atlantic's offense as they take control of the football first. And onto the field for the first time comes Easton Messer. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Here comes the heat. Quick catch. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Searching for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Gators offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And I think with Florida, man, it's all about the quarterback position. When it was rolling at its peak, right, it was Jesse Palmer and Tim Tebow. That guy was pretty good, too. But, like, finding...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right, because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Here's a give to ball. Defense all over him. The last two plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, they have to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Bernard. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Looking for space. It's Bernard. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Makes the catch. It's Henry. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Second down, gonna throw it. The throw. Between the hashes, it's Messer. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Down he goes. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff for ball. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's already put one 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Rush is on. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Bernard. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They give it back to him. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Owls headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Turns it upfield. And he's still running after the move. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Shows him the stiff arm. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. The run inside. It's Bernard. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Pulls it again on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. First carry of the season for this transfer. There he goes! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on second down. Running inside. It's Spurrier.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Garcia. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Maybe a little more urgency as they start this drive down 13-3. Quickly complete, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down and find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Quick give, it's Bernard. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
In the backfield, it's Messer. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Henry. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Bernard. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Straight ahead, it's Bernard. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Right at the line. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Deep in the end zone, it's Abrams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Run in the red zone, it's Ball. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll run it on the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Drives inside. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking for an alley. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff. It's Farrell. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He got it. This is now a 7-point game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Makes the grab and room to run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, gonna throw it. Gets rid of it. Out wide left, it's Singleton. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Hits inside, it's Farrell. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After losing track of the play clock, better keep an eye on it this time. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And there he goes. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give the ball. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Sweet cut there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Look out! And they got him.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. Quarterback changing the play. Quarterback keeper. Might have a chance. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side is Spurrier. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Right side, it's Henry.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Out wide left, it's Henry. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Messer. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rush is on. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Messer. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got it behind the line. It's Farrell. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that Bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Cardinals.
And the Owls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hand off, Jaden running left. Driven back. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads in the nick of time. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Throws it off the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Looking for a crease. It's Farrell. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Keep it on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And he's gonna get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes a hit as he fires. Lucky to get it off. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy one to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Out wide left, it's Messer. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good to say. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero covers, like nobody covers him at all, and that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw one first. Caught. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. Turning it on. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. 3rd quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Farrell. Inside the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
You're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
On the run, it's Farrell. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Reels it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. This quarterback part of their running game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
The Gators line up to punt it away. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Drops back on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Under pressure, and he gets it away.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to get started. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tight end finds a soft spot. Thrusts that arm out. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. And he gets rid of it. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Way off target there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Gonna look downfield again. Rush right in his face. Finds his big tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Gators want to move quickly.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to run with ball. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Quick completion to the right. Shake, got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Gators! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Garcia. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're all over him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on fourth. Fires downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. He's stopped.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Swings it out to his running back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Fires on the run. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. Tough run here. It's Farrell. They put the brakes on it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun. He's got it on the run. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. They want to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
And the quarterback just could not find anybody open. And you could tell he was trying to make something happen, but couldn't find anybody in the end zone, held onto the football, and takes the sack.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Ball again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff for Ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Working that left side now. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Finds his man on the RPO. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Pulls it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fresh set of downs going up top. The short hands, it's Messer. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Right side, it's Messer. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh center down's going to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just got rid of that one. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, this has been such a positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to bolster their wide receiving core and be a bigger piece of this offense, and he has delivered on all of those. I've seen him talking to all the other guys, keeping guys motivated and hyped. It is so exciting to see what the future holds for this transfer. He has fit right in here today in his first game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. Lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.